Welcome back to this video's rabbit hole. 1. What's your favorite fictional world in manga and why? 2. Do you prefer worlds filled with mysteries or worlds filled with deep lore that's fully explained? And finally, 3. If you could live in any manga universe for 1 week, which would you choose? Let me know your answers in the comment section below, and I will check them out and maybe even feature them in a video. But without further ado, let's get back into the video. Every story begins with a world. Not just a setting, not just a collection of locations. A world. A place where people live, struggle, dream, and fight for what they believe in. When I started creating Crimson Banner, I didn't want the world to simply exist in the background. I wanted it to feel alive. A world within the story. Right? A world with history, mysteries, conflicts, and questions that stretch far beyond any single character. So today, I want to give you a spoiler-free look at the world of Crimson Banner and what makes it unique. One of the first things I realized while developing the manga was that the world needed to matter. If you remove the world from the story itself should change. Otherwise, the setting is just decoration. The world of Crimson Banner shapes everything. It influences characters. It influences the conflicts. And it influences the questions that drive the story forward. The people living in this world have grown up accepting certain truths, certain rules, certain realities. But what happens when those realities are challenged? That's where the story begins. Something I love about world building is creating mysteries. You see, not mysteries that only exist to surprise people, mysteries that make people curious. The world of Crimson Banner is filled with things that seem normal at first. But the deeper you look, the stranger they become. History doesn't always tell the full truth. Legends aren't always legends. And some questions refuse to stay buried. I wanted readers to feel like there was always something hidden beneath the surface. Something waiting to be discovered. A world isn't interesting because of its locations. It's interesting because of its people. Every character sees the world differently. Some believe the system should remain unchanged, and some others believe it should be challenged, and others even seek answers. Others fear what those answers might reveal. Those different perspectives create conflict. Not just physical conflict, philosophical conflict. Because when people have fundamentally different beliefs about the world, they're bound to clash. And that's a major part of what makes Crimson Banner work. One thing I always think about while writing is how a world changes over time. No world remains static forever. Actions, of course, have consequences, and choices can create ripples. As the story progresses, the world of Crimson Banner changes alongside the characters. The decisions people make don't just affect themselves, they affect everyone. And that's something I wanted readers to feel when reading throughout the story. At its core, the world of Crimson Banner is built around curiosity, questions, discovery, and the search for truth. It's a world filled with mysteries, beliefs, and people trying to find their place within it. And this is only the beginning. Thank you for watching, and if you're interested in learning more about the world, characters, and development of Crimson Banner, Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.